Mid after connection. Wait! Yeah, I fucked up. In the end, will it even matter? Fucking antivirus.
Danganronpa.
Dun. Dun, dun, dun. Wait. Okay. Dun, dun. Cause Nathan-san, hello. Nice to see ya. Here. Yes, indeed. Wait, my brain isn't working. I'm sorry. Classes earlier fried me. We had a surprise quiz. I just found another cult. Another cult? Are you gonna leave our Prozac? Are you gonna leave our cult for another cult? Prozac, no! Prozac fell for the other cult's propaganda. Man. No, Prozac. Yeah, the body's fucking gone. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. Everything will be cleaned up. But no one really gives a damn about what was his fucking name again? Kowata-san. Guess who freaking fell asleep early yesterday? Me. Good thing for you, you fell asleep earlier. I slept last night and then I woke up in the middle of the night and then I died. I didn't sleep for at least another like 2 hours. I was just like tossing and turning around in bed. I was feeling weird. Leave you? No way. But what do you mean by you found another cult? What do you mean by you found another cult? What do you mean by that, Prozac? What do you mean? Prozac! Prozac!
Listen to me.
Oh, I feel like incredibly sick right now. My nose is stuffy. I blame transportation. Fuck my life.
Hey, come on.
I really don't like classes. I really don't like. Sometimes I don't even want to think about it. Let me stop bitching. Stop bitching about your classes, tags. Yeah, sure thing. I'll try not to. Whew. But just like looking back on my earlier memories of earlier, yeah, makes me just want to stand up and walk out of the class. Can I just do self-study and come inside class when there's a quiz or something? Then again, there's gonna be those pop quizzes. I was just scrolling, tagged and found this cult with a girl-female version of Zoro who would be lost in a straight line. Prozac is already thinking about it. Was she hot? Was she prettier than me? Your obsessive girlfriend be like, oh, so you saw another girl. What made you really look at her? What made your head turn her direction? Was she pretty? Did she have big boobs? Did she have a big butt? Did she have a very interesting body tea? What was her voice sexy? Smash. Smash who? Smash Aoi or smash that girl female version of Zoro. I'm not that kind of person. Don't worry about it at all. But other females do be like that though. When they get like super, they get jealous, and when they do get jealous, they get like super jealous. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Yeah, it might be a sociopath. Oh, next week is gonna be August, so that means we have a yapping stream, and I think I did say like once every 2 months we'll have like a music stream, right? So yeah, maybe next. Wait. I think I did that stream this July. Too many freaking questions, brain overloading, and you just end up running away from your jealous girlfriend, and then things don't end well. You want to break up with me, don't you? Because you like that girl more than me. What? Because she's prettier than me? Type shit. Answer me! Answer me! You can't answer me because I know what you're going to say because I'm an empath. Oh my god, that shit that was like posted on TikTok. I'm an empath, so I knew you were gonna cheat on me. So I cheated on you before you cheated on me. Type freaking bullshit. To have an Oshi who's more parasocial for the audience and an audience is for the Oshi is wild. Not me. I was just like setting an example for somebody's like jealous, possessive freaking girlfriend out there. Their almost yandere girlfriend. I think there's a difference between like possessive and freaking just total yandere. I was waiting for your stream and I was scrolling. Yahoo Toridoki. Yeah, Toridoki-san! Toridoki-san, hello! We're doing Danganronpa again. It said directed at the mastermind. I didn't get to take a nap earlier. Yeah, I didn't get to take a nap earlier. I don't know why. I only got like 30 minutes of like shut-eye and then I woke up and I wasn't able to sleep. Monokuma, give me that! Some of your whatever the fuck is that? Is that champagne? No, that's not. That's I think that's a margarita. Monokuma, give me some of your fucking margarita!
An entry at that point is strictly
I'm
prohibited.
I'm currently targeting Prozac right now. what else am I gonna accuse Prozac of? Again, have you played all the games before or just this one? Honestly, I have not. I already know the story of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, and I already know I've already played Danganronpa 2 way back then, and I have not played Danganronpa V3.
The burden of judging
and I
others is a
also,
heavy
yeah, I
one
also
to
haven't watched
bear.
Danganronpa
So
V3.
be well aware
But I'm still
of
not
your
finished with this game, so yeah.
Order
We're still
and
done with the
stability
first,
rely
we're
on
only
the
done with the
sacrifice
first class
and
trial, so
responsibility
I
of
think
every-
for tonight,
Okay, then.
we're
Sweet
gonna go
dreams,
for
everyone.
the second
Good
class
night.
trial. Whoever the fuck gets murdered
Don't
next.
let the
I don't know who
world
the shit is gonna get
cry.
murdered next. Do y'all... Wait, I think there's like an option for me to... Who do you think is gonna get murdered next? And who do you think is gonna murder the next person? I was a very... Yeah...
Don't fuck with
I was a
me.
huge fan of Danganronpa back in the quarantine days, and there was so many issues within the Danganronpa community, but it was only the Danganronpa Discord and TikTok community. The community I was in Facebook, and the Facebook people are pretty chill. Teg's accusing me of leaving Cold Church when she knows I can't pay her $500K. The fact that we actually have a fine, like we're the... I don't think my PayPal would be able to take 500K. It'll say like, oh, you've reached your limit type shit. You need to mail me a check. Yeah, check Prozac. Mail me a check. But in all seriousness though, what would I do if one of the original Tagalogs just like left the church?
Down.
Oh, we have radio
1, 2,
exercise.
3, 4.
Ich ni san shi.
4.
Ich
Now
ni
reach
san
way
yun.
up and bend
Wow, I remember
way
doing this back then during the
down.
pandemic.
Tighten
This
those
radio,
muscles.
it was called
Let's
radio
add a little
calisthenics. It was also
strength,
called
a
radio
little
exercise
speed to
something.
those
It's just
young
like 3
bodies of
minutes
yours.
of full body freaking stretching and very, very light cardio. It's nice. Y'all should try it sometime. Oh, shut the fuck up, Monokuma. Wow, what's up? What's up? Ghostface! Ghostface! I'm fine. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. No shit. Ghostface, here's your new best friend, Monokuma. Well, who is that with a carrot on his head? Who carrot on his head? Which one? Which one? I can't even afford to buy a new phone for myself. Haha, I love my life. What's up? Don't worry, boy. I'm not even earning money. Oh, wait, I am. Wait, I am. Natan-san sends me sometimes. Along with Protagonist-san, yeah. Prozac's gonna be in debt because he tried to leave the Church of Teganism. Imagine that. You're gonna be in freaking debt. And, wait, Ay, hindi man makulong. You can't go to prison here in the Philippines if you didn't like pay someone if you didn't pay your debt to someone, unless it was like a transaction from the bank. Yeah. But don't worry, Prozac. There's always those Nokia phones that cost about 500 or 750. Those Cherry Mobile dumb phones, those Nokia dumb phones, and what else? Here, I forgot that one, but like whenever you open the phone, it shows like hands touching and shit. Mrs. Tofu, how was school? Bullshit. You didn't bully anyone, did you? I sure did want to. But don't worry, I don't do that freaking crap. That is extremely not worth, like, punching someone is not worth my time, not worth the trouble, and definitely not worth the goddamn tuition. Worth the suspension, maybe, but suspension is not a good look on me. Don't worry, I didn't smack anyone. Just 3 minutes. I thought those sort of things were more so to get in the socializing quota for the day. I'm assuming there's before and after talk. 3 minutes of like radio exercise and stuff. Actually, it's just really 3 minutes with the radio exercises. You can search it up on YouTube. There's like it's something that the Japanese really like to do, whether it be in school or just like the elderly doing it outside their homes in a community and stuff. Yeah, just for like 3 minutes. It's very easy to do. 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah, if I'm correct. There's anime versions and there's like real life people versions, but there's also the military version of it, which was what we used to do back when I was like in idol training freaking shit, and it was about 8 minutes. Yeah, it was about 8 minutes, and the stretching is well, it's very different from the usual radio exercise. Right now, I can tell by your voice you need tasty food right now. Exactly. It's not that I didn't have tasty food earlier. I ate like 3 bananas as lunch in school, and then I went to freaking bed somewhere in like one of those like benches. Wow. Oh wait, it's 3310 Nokia. 3310 for a Nokia? Are you fucking for real, broski? Wait, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Chotto, nani kora? Wait, oh my god, yo. I'm officially an airhead. Bro. Oh, exit. There was an exit button. I forgot the controls. Yeah, I forgot the controls. How about eggplant? Oh, speaking of freaking eggplant, I don't really like eggplants. It's a texture thing. Yasuhiro, what's your prediction for today? Yasuhiro's only 40% accurate in his predictions. But like for real though, I don't like eggplants that much. Because they're slimy. They're fucking slimy. And there was this one time we had a maid in the house, and then the way she cooked the fucking eggplant. God! Ew! Disgusting! Imagine this. An eggplant that was supposed to be like deep fried, and then she puts it in a bowl, and then the oil.
Serious?
Oh my god, it was basically oil with a freaking single eggplant in it. It smelled weird, it looks weird, I didn't even dare freaking touch it, and when my mother sliced it and then took a piece, it was drippy with oil! Gross! Wow, keypad phone, Tegs, it's on Nokia's old phone, keypad phone. Yeah, we had a shit ton of keypad phones back then when I was in elementary. I owned about 3 keypad phones, and they have very sensitive screens. Because that keypad phone was only for like 300 pesos if I remember, and then one fall and it's broken. But I don't think it wasn't, yeah, it wasn't a Nokia brand. It wasn't a Nokia brand. Yeah, eggplant slimy, yeah. Eggplant slimy. What kind of eggplant was it? I have no idea what kind of eggplant was it, but here in the PH it's just freaking talong. What the fuck, bro? Who cooks like that? Exactly! It was disgusting! Maybe the maid was trying to freaking poison us or something, but like, ugh. Like, sir, it's disgusting as fuck. I made some virgin mojito today. Would you care to give me some of your refreshing stuff? Ghostface? Ghostface-san. Refreshing shit, Ghostface. Give me that. I need something to replenish myself of my post-school depression, post-class freaking depression. My god, I'm so cranky whenever I'm back from freaking school. So strange. Look around. Monokuma meant by a new world. Oh, the second floor. It's the second floor. They didn't want you to go back. They didn't want who to go back? Me to go back? Go back to what? The eggplant shit? Here you go, Mrs. Tofu. Arigatou gozaimasu. How the fuck am I gonna drink that? Here. Was that a convincing enough sound effect? That probably sounded like super duper duper weird. Bro, it's way too close. For the three of us, let's go. Let's go. If so, what's up there? Congratulations! More bathrooms! The clue to the next murder. The clue to the next red room. It was Naegi who actually bolted these. Hahaha. And then the mastermind tried to kill Naegi in the original timeline and then failed. And there was also an alternate timeline where Naegi was like freaking stabbed by the pose. Teg's accusing me of leaving the cult church. Because I thought you were! Because you saw someone prettier, with bigger boobs, with a bigger ass, with a nice voice, someone that's taller, someone with silky hair, someone that smells 10 times better than me, with her jasmine floral strawberry perfume? Oh my god. I never thought you would do this. Was I not enough? And then your possessive, jealous girlfriend starts to play the victim. Am I not enough? I think I did everything for you. Can't you give me another chance? I promise I'll be better. Just tell me what you want. You don't have to hide from me, you know? I didn't know that you would treat me this way. Am I really that ugly? Am I really that dispensable? Yeah, drama. Let's go, drama. Someone dumb her. No one can beat me in terms of dumbness. Reality is everything. It's the same things here in this fucking classroom. What about these weird blobs? Nah, I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, definitely not worth it. Wow. Why is Prozac leaving you? Prozac said that they found another cult earlier. I want Aika. Are you sure? Are you even gonna treat him well? Cause you know, if you leave this constitution, you'll never see Aika again. Would you really want that? Why would you even look at another cult if you truly love Aika, who's very devoted in this cult? The audacity! It's like thinking about kissing someone else when you're kissing your girlfriend, when you have an already perfect person in front of you and you're still thinking about dating some celebrity. Yeah. God, I would be a very annoying character with that fucking voice. Aika has too much motion, for real. Everybody's fighting over Aika. Aika femboy. Let's go. Officiate the wedding. The battle for Aika's freaking hand. I swear to God, my brother's biz is just like way up there. Why would they have comics in a library? Because it's a library and comics are books. Oh no, they're gonna fucking fight. Go Hifumi, win this fucking fight. Now hear this, appearances mean nothing at all, but they kind of mean something, you know, buddy? What you see before you is more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius. What kind of manga does this motherfucker draw? My creations are what determine my meaning and value. Hifumi does have a point. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? Wow. No cult, no Aika means no leaving. Exactly! Exactly! But Aika rejected me like dozens of times now. Or maybe, just think about this. What if Aika is just testing you? What if 12 times is not enough? What if Aika is just waiting for the 100th time? Aika is just waiting for the 100th time that you'll profess your love to him before he says yes. He's just testing your resilience and how dedicated you are to him. Like, imagine that. It sounds like you forgot about your knives, Ghostface. Ghostface, you need to point a knife at goddamn freaking Prozac before he understands, so he'll understand stuff. What's interesting about this library? Because it has a secret room. It has secret fucking passages. Wah. Ah! We've already went through this before. Shut the fuck up. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. Ah! Good things with me are my knives. Wait, what? Only good. Only. Wait, did I read some? I really thought that the only was good. Only things with me are my knives. 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 See what I mean? See what the world means? Alright, what else is in here? A letter of recommendation. Congratulations. No, not you! Get! No! He fooled me! Shut the fuck up! For Makoto Naegi.
Indeed.
No shit, because it took some time for these kids to wake up.
Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society, ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope Speak Academy must now lower the curtain. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary.
No shit, because like all of you must be freaking biased here. Like giving the freaking students that have talents much more freaking attention instead of like equality shit. Oh my god, Tegs is a freaking commie! I'm not. I don't have that kind of ideology, but that really depends on the situation. I'm starting to think Aika is a Hideyoshi Kinoshita type. Hideyoshi Kinoshita. Hideyoshi Kinoshita. Kinoshita. Familiar. Familiar. Hideyoshi Kinoshita. Familiar. The name is familiar. Why? I also want to know why. Why? Pulls up at Mrs. Tofu's freaking home. Are you here to serve me something? Have you come here to offer me the blood of my enemies? Show me your blade, Ghostface. Show me your blade and present to me what you have. Whose blood is that? Who did you slay? Hopefully it's one of whoever the fuck is defying the goddamn church. Ghostface is gonna be our executioner here at the church. Who does not follow the rules shall be beheaded by knives. Because we don't have a guillotine. We don't have enough budget for a guillotine.
So in other words,
blah blah blah, blah blah blah. This letter is real. No shit, bro. You can touch it, right?
However,
What about the part where you're all freaking locked inside this goddamn freaking school? Oh my god, if I was in a Danganronpa situation and I'd be stuck with my section, I'd probably end up killing myself. And then they'd have to go through a freaking class trial on who the hell murdered me. But no, it was actually me killing myself and they ended up voting for someone. And then, it was wrong. She committed suicide. And then everybody's gonna get executed. Hashtag master plan. Very entertaining. Hey, boss. Fran! Yes. Fran is here. Hideyoshi is, yeah. I get it. Hideyoshi. I'm really gonna freaking. Kinoshita. Hideyoshi Kinoshita. Who the fuck? I'm searching it up right now. Oh! Oh, it was this. It's this character. No, he was the goddamn freaking one of the most famous anime traps out there. Oh, just look who Hideyoshi is and how people around him freaking behave. Yep, I realize who you're talking about, Nathan. The goddamn freaking trap. Yo, Fran. Yo, Fran indeed. How's it going, Fran? Fran is going high up. What's this mysterious stuff? Not you! Okay. can't imagine what business you would have in there. Investigation? Get out of my way. Alright. Time to go fucking out. What is this? Books? No crap. What are they? Fucking bricks? The wallpaper? Come on, Tags. You're better than this. Alright, the laptop.
So...
Nothing happened. Guess you'll have to like fucking repair it. We have an ultimate IT student here, right? Let your hero repair it. Can't play slot without a lever. But you play with it too much and then it'll start freaking breaking. Hahaha. Imagine getting hives on your dick and on your hands. I can never imagine that. Why the fuck is my brain built this way? There are windows here. Can we smash the windows? Nah, they probably just lead to the courtyard or something. Dun, 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 dun. Besides, I've been using machines with a lever. What's more, cause I can handle it. As long as you don't do it in the freaking chat. Alright?
I see.
Alright, Sakura. I really like your legs. I wish I could have legs like yours. They look like really powerful legs that could do a shit ton of freaking jumping around without getting tired. Nice work on your physique, Sakura. But there's not really much I can do here, to be fair. Wow. Prozac has gone insane. We've all gone insane. What else insane shit you have there, Prozac? More of the lever freaking stuff? Are you gonna put not a fucking lever, goddamn freaking shit. Are you gonna put rubber on that lever? Are you gonna stack donuts on that lever? I mean, you might get hungry while you're working, right? So might as well put a donut on that lever and then like eat it from the lever if you're that freaky, or just like take the donut whenever you get hungry midway. Exactly. But maybe the lever's not working properly. What if it's not working properly? You can always use some oil, right? Put it on the lever, grease it up a little bit, you know, until it makes like a sloop freaking sound, and then now you can operate the lever properly. Exactly. And you do know how to touch a lever, right? Go for the head, because yeah, that's the most like potent part of the lever. That's the most handy part of the lever, which makes you like control almost the whole part of the lever without touching like any other part, because touching any other part might cause it to break. But no, that's not really the point. But still, the top is always the best, and you can like rub your hand around that lever on the top, feel how smooth the top is. Go left, go right, go up and down, left, right, and then there's 2 buttons underneath the lever and you can just go A, B. Yeah, amazing. What the fuck is this? Goddamn machine gun. For real, why the fuck would y'all need that there? Well, honestly, what the fuck? Wow, huh, indeed. Crazy? I was crazy once. Yes, of course, Tex, I can handle lever good and gentle, don't worry. But what if the lever is already old and then good and gentle don't really work for it? You really need to like get it in there, move it up and down, left and freaking right, just to make sure that the lever works properly, because you know it might be rusty on the inside. Who knows? How am I supposed to know? You know? Might be rusty on the inside. So yeah, you gotta move it a bit more vigorously than usual. Really, what? You have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker, and the same goes for the girls. Old is gold, exactly, like Leon. Shut up, Tags. Tags, stop! Just a little bit of action helps. Sometimes a little bit of action is not enough, you know. Some levers are really tough. Some levers just don't like other levers. You know how sometimes some levers aren't being put next to other levers because they can bump into each other, and sometimes other levers don't really like that. But for some levers, that's how they operate. Sometimes some levers have like 2 other levers there, so it's basically 3 levers. But sometimes it's just like 1 lever, you know. Mrs. Tofu needs some loving. I need some more Wilhelm freaking shit. No, actually, I need to get freaking high. No, you know what I goddamn freaking need? A freaking medical license. I changed my mind. I don't like psychology anymore. I'm gonna be a surgeon. And then Tegs changes her mind again after the next goddamn freaking year. And what will Tegs freaking say again? I don't want to be a surgeon anymore. I want to be a pilot. Did you know I actually wanted to be a pilot back then, but everybody in my family basically goddamn freaking objects. Objection. Well, lubricating helps. Lubricating helps indeed. Didn't I tell y'all about that earlier?
So,
Lubrication. Grease it up a little. Put some oil. Yeah.
Of course.
BRB, I'll get some coffee. Good luck with getting your coffee. Make sure it's just the right temperature, not to burn your tongue, and not cold enough to give you brain freeze. See ya, Fran. I would have to keep. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. No shit. And then suddenly some freaking student gets pregnant for some reason. Does Monokuma provide fucking condoms here in the goddamn Hope's Peak Academy? Are there condoms for sale, or does he freaking provide it?
See ya
So
later.
weird. I don't think so.
you got it. As for me, I'm sorry.
Huh. When you're in a funk, what did she mean by that? Poo dining hall. Dining hall. What the fuck are we gonna do here in the dining hall? Ooh. Bananas.
Yes,
and
indeed.
pajamas. Bananas and pajamas. Is it true that if you eat one of those twin bananas, you'll have twins
Well,
in the future? Man. I don't want to give birth. I'll be an ugly piece of shit if I did so. I'm already fucking below average. What more will
Quiet down
freaking
and
giving
listen.
birth give to me?
You hear me?
Minus freaking 20 aura. Speaking of condoms, last time in my workplace, all the safety officers handed condoms to the works. I wonder why. Was it to protect your hands and stuff? Was it to hold water? There's a thousand ways condoms can be used. For lubrication purposes? Or was it like to make sure that this one item would be clean? No, I don't think putting a condom on an item would make it clean because of the natural lube that the fucking condom has. I wonder though, why would they do that? Is it for work purposes or personal purposes?
Hey, come on.
If it's for work purposes, are they gonna put the condoms on the levers? Is that even a thing? If so, why would they do that?
Fucking around.
Or maybe they're gonna like wrap an equipment with a condom. Or maybe, I don't know, something really— Oh! Pipes! Pipes! Now I can think about it. Freaking pipes. Whenever there's freaking leaky pipes, y'all could like tie a condom around it. Or something. I don't think that's how that works, Tags. Or maybe something related to electricity, since condoms are basically rubber and stuff. Right? It can maybe stop an electric current. I'm not so sure about that. Huh. I want to purchase a glow-in-the-dark condom and just display it somewhere in my fucking room and then see it glow in the dark. I actually had like 2 condoms here back then, and I actually blew them up. It's very hard to blow up a fucking condom. I'm gonna be honest, yeah, it's very, very hard to blow up a fucking condom. Like a freaking— And then, it's not the blowing part that's hard. It's the tying part, because unlike a balloon that has that like thin edge, yeah, that thin freaking end, a condom doesn't have that, so you need to like make a thin end of your own and then freaking tie it up, and a shit ton of air will come out during that process, so you need to blow it enough. Yeah, I don't really know. I work at a construction site, Tags, and we never use condoms at work, Tags. Maybe you haven't used the condoms. You haven't used any condoms at work. However, someone else might be using condoms at work for you know purposes. Who knows? Why does my voice sound so flat? Wait a second. Should I get my voice changer? Haha. As if I had a voice changer in the first place. But I wonder how does that work though. anti-HIV type shit. Maybe. This conversation is going well. Oh wait, so yeah, I blew up those condoms and then they basically just like stayed in my room until I ended up playing with one and I was like squeezing it and freaking shit because condoms are supposed to be resilient, right? And they're supposed to be like strong enough so they don't really pop easily. But yeah, it fucking exploded and I was like, oh no, 1 condom down, 2 more to freaking go. And that one other condom basically stayed here in my room for about 3 weeks. It did lose a bit of air, but I ended up like poking it around and then it popped. Yeah, I want to have Star Wars battle with Ike and glowing freaking sticks. I want those glow freaking sticks too. Specifically the ones that they use in Pokemon. Or is it Pokemon XY freaking shit? Right? And then they basically use it to freaking vote for which Pokemon they want. It was during that, I forgot her name, Serena? Yeah, Serena. It was during like Serena's arcs when that happened. I just wanna... Yeah, I think those glow in the dark... do glow in the dark balloons exist? If so, I think they'd be really toxic.
Get ready to greet
Another beautiful day. Man, I should like restock on my freaking condoms. My father actually knew about my fucking condom business shit. He didn't really react too much, so much to it. He was like, oh, okay. And he wouldn't. Sometimes he'd just see freaking condoms lying around the goddamn freaking apartment, and then he'd be like, "Oh, you, one of these. It might, some pin or some sharp object might end up, poking it. So be careful with it." And I'd be like, "Yeah, okay." Oh, goddamn freaking Pops. Pops is awesome. Condoms, let's go. I think I've already like used the last one that I freaking found to make into a balloon. Maybe I should open up the condom business next time. Again. Nah, it's kind of tiring. Dun dun dun. Kazi-san, Kazi. Konnichiwa. Did Sayaka's room disappear? Nah, it's still here. Can we go snoop around in their room? I don't think that would be ethical. What if we just ended up like, can we make homemade condoms out of freaking stuff here? We can probably buy supplies in that Monokuma store to make condoms out of, but I don't think someone's trained enough to do that. At least not if they like worked in a condom factory or something. Which would be very strange since they're basically still teenagers. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Ah, here probably. Go to the Monokuma store. The dining hall. Why go to the dining hall? Are they gonna serve condoms in the dining hall? Hopefully they will. Hopefully. Wow. Mayong gabi. Tamagotchi. Goat's intestines, I believe. Condoms with goat's intestines? How does that work? Condoms with goat's intestines. Are condoms made out of goat intestines? Maybe. Or maybe not. As far as I know, it's basically just rubber, and rubber comes from trees. That's from what I know.
Let's see.
But what I know, it can't really be trusted. I have really shit freaking memory. If I don't find it important or interesting, it suddenly goes away in my brain.
Hey,
but
come
imagine
on.
though, if condoms were made out of goat's intestines, would people still buy and use them? I mean, people can be really horny. There was basically this one movie. What was it again? Yeah, I forgot the title of the movie, but there was like this one scene where the dude's best friend ends up telling him a story about this one student in their school that ends up like hooking up with a girl in a park, but then they forgot to bring protection and they decided to improvise, and there was basically a sandwich wrapper nearby, and they ended up using the sandwich wrapper during the fucking intercourse. I don't think that's good. Will the sandwich wrapper give enough lubrication? Or maybe the girl was wet enough. I'm not even fucking sure about that. But still, they probably got some sort of yeast infection. Yeah, the girl definitely got yeast infection from that goddamn freaking shit. Use condoms. Or a shit ton of lube. Or I don't know. What do you call this? Pills. Morning after pills or birth control pills.
There's no way to think about this.
Translate, mayong gabi sa inyo ha mga kababayan. Good evening to you all, countrymen. Yes. The first condoms were made out of goat intestines. Are you for real? And is that like in the Victorian era, back in the freaking medieval days? The fact that they had condoms though, I don't think it's sanitary. Or maybe they had their ways of sanitizing it. I mean, people can be weird. Damn, people really do freaking shit. The lengths people would go through if they're fucking horny.
What?
What the fuck? What happened? Freaking white rabbit. The tea.
Yes, indeed.
Just any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. Then they ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Ah, yes, I would like milk tea, please. I'm not a fan of milk tea. Their condoms have flavors, right? I wonder if back in the day they used goat intestines for condoms, then if they gave a blowjob to the person wearing a condom, would it also taste like goat intestines or goat shit? I don't think they really gave a damn about that back in the day because they wouldn't really shower that much back in the day, right? So yeah. Where is my baby? In your balls. Your unborn children are in your balls. Your baby is not a baby yet. They're still sperms resting in your balls, which you eventually have to empty by next week, or else those babies will expire. Dun, 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 dun. It's so weird, you know, if you're gonna give someone a blowjob and then they taste like freaking shit. But like, to be fair, they were like way too horny, or maybe they just drank a shit ton of tea or ate a lot of freaking sugar to mask the taste, or maybe they'd smear sugar into the goat intestine condom. But I don't think sugar and shit would taste nice. Definitely not. Nothing would taste nice with shit. Cause baby, what's the point of flavored condoms? Blowjobs and crap. It's so clear that Cassie's a virgin. For blowjobs, put it on your freaking dick and then have a freaking blow first before they fucking put it in. And yeah, there's that. And there's also the part where you slap the goddamn dick into someone's freaking face and then they can smell it. Oh, strawberry today. I see. But what if I'm just lying and the point of flavored condoms is actually because the vagina can taste stuff? The vagina can definitely taste stuff. Yes, that's why. So if your girl does not like sour stuff, don't put in the lemon condom or the orange condom. Go for strawberry. But if your girl is a chocolate lover, go for the chocolate condoms. This stream is sponsored by YOURE. Just kidding. This stream is not sponsored by anything. Sponsored. Oh man, there's so much like saliva accumulating in my mouth right now. They used to believe water was something they needed to avoid, or they would get sick. I mean, to be fair, it is true, because water back then during their times would sometimes be unclean and unfiltered. That's basically how most of the illnesses during that time ended up starting. They had no idea what germs were, they had no idea what freaking bacteria was. So yeah, their water was freaking bacteria infested with a shit ton of freaking brain-eating amoebas. It was their water that got them sick. How they wouldn't store it properly. They'd freaking store it in some dirty place. I don't know, Kaz. I don't use him. Now I'm thinking Prozac has a child. Ask that to a girl you meet next time. Can your pussy taste stuff? If the pussy can taste... If the pussy has, like, has the sense of, like, tasting... What's it? Not olfactory. Just, yeah, if the pussy is able to taste. What if the pussy was able to taste? Can they taste their own period blood? They can probably taste that iron in the period blood. And if it's like really disgusting period blood, it sometimes like really bad period blood will like smell like fish. Yeah. Why use a condom though? For protection. And to make sure that you don't end up transferring STDs to some people. Health during sex is important. Keep that in mind, everyone. Overpopulation. But like the main reason is basically the STD freaking shit. I don't have a child yet, Tegs, but what if you do? You actually have like a secret child there. Somewhere out there. I'm not so sure, but what if? STDs and goddamn freaking stuff. But like, to be fair, yeah, there's also the overpopulation thingy. Can we go inside the bath? We're gonna take a bath. Oh, they have massage chairs. Holy shit. Oh my god, I can sleep in a massage chair. I swear to god. And then I'd be like in Monokuma's violation freaking code. And then he'd end up executing me. Executing me. It's more like Tegsecution. Shut up, Tegs. This will be my biggest downfall yet. What does pussy taste like? There's actually pussy chips on sale. I've seen them online. Maybe you can buy them in Shopee and then give us an opinion. But like mostly that definitely depends on the girl if they wash up, and it also depends on their genetics. Yeah, and how they take good care of their freaking stuff down there. Some would say like it tastes like hydrogen peroxide. Yeah, hydrogen peroxide. And then for some others, they put this like lubrication flavoring freaking stuff. You can usually see those in the goddamn freaking malls. Usually strawberry or chocolate flavored. But I highly would not recommend that if you want your girl to like taste good and freaking stuff. Because them using that would make them have a high chance of getting a yeast infection. And it's also just generally not good for the pussy to like put stuff in there. Especially something that has scent. Also, if ever y'all have freaking girlfriends or wives out there, recommend them some pussy soap that doesn't have like strong odor and stuff, because that could really mess up their pH levels. Yeah, basically the pussy taste depends on the pH levels. And also whatever they ate earlier. Yeah, whatever they ate earlier. Roll up like a joint. Roll up like a joint. Roll up like a joint. Does pussy make you high? I have no fucking idea, but there is no study that says that pussy can make you high. Kinda like the ocean, but very addictive. So basically, caviar. I've heard that caviar tastes like the ocean. And why the hell do they feel pleasure when being eaten? Shit, I asked too much. Basically, there's a shit ton of freaking sensitive nerve endings in the goddamn freaking pussy. So yeah, it's basically similar to how the dick works. Like, to be fair, before the dicks were dicks, they were pussies not in the vagina. In the freaking mother's womb. Oh my god, we're gonna have a fucking bath scene. Ah! Close your eyes! Okay, no one's here. Okay, good. But fuck it. With your tongue. That is so true. Fuck it with your tongue. Fuck it with your tongue indeed. And make sure that your girl washed up before and after that freaking happens, because sometimes the acidity of the saliva can also fuck up the pH levels of the pussy, and that's not good for the girl. I'm curious because I think I'll remain a virgin for a very long time or forever, until you eventually get high and freaking shit and then wake up in a bed full of women. But hopefully that wouldn't happen. Because if you were under the influence of something, you are not able to give consent. And we do not want that freaking crap here. Don't lose hope. Exactly what Prozac said. After all, in this game we are in Hope Speak Academy. But we're still not so sure if they sell condoms here. Now we're in the fucking sauna. The sauna of Hope Speak Academy. What if the real Hope was someone giving birth in this place? Imagine that. That would be very freaking disturbing since these students are still in high school. Hopefully not. See what I did there? Hopefully not. Fuck my life. Wow. Did you know that bats also give their partners oral sex sometimes? Yeah, so weird, right? Not only freaking humans did it. Animals are learning it too. Did. As if it was an old practice. I still practice today, so it's basically a do. Well, I don't want to end up like the guy from Her Blue Sky when he tried to hook up with a lot of women. Are you planning to hook up with a lot of women? Haha. I wouldn't recommend that though. If you're planning on hooking up with various people and you're planning to have a high body count, because that would just basically increase the risk of you getting someone pregnant or spreading an STD to someone. Also, some people have disorders in which where they have sex, it's like very fucking painful. Yeah. It goes for both men and women. It's so strange how the body works sometimes. I'm back. Hi, Fran. We're talking about sex. Do you have something to share, Fran? What are your thoughts on flavored condoms? Is it necessary or is it unnecessary? For me, the flavored condoms are definitely unnecessary. Dun, 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 dun. But basically, despite being flavored and having scent, they're designed to not like irritate the vagina as much. But using them way too much is a huge no-no, to be fair. Kyoko-san. Then become the wizard king. Let's go! Level up to grand wizard or sage, or become a monk. Become a monk or a priest. To be fair, the life of a monk or freaking priest are not that bad. You get to make talismans and gift cards and baptize people and see people get married and stuff, and you get a shit ton of offerings. Yeah, it's basically being a discount cult leader, except the religion was never yours. You're just serving someone else, but it's like you're the secretary of that someone else, so it's not that bad. Simply because I was friendly with a woman. However, there are people accusing me for being a player. Then why not just be a player like freaking Rene Bartebonia? Haha. I'm pretty sure I butchered that fucking pronunciation. Why play people when you can play games? Exactly. Let's go in the Monokuma shop and see if they have any condoms for sale. Because you have female friends. Or maybe because it's of how you treat people and you're just unaware of it. Like imagine, wait, no, this isn't the Monokuma fucking shop. What if you're actually a player? How are we supposed to trust whatever you're saying? To be fair, this game's name back then was Distrust before they changed it to Danganronpa. How can we trust people here? With the mask they wear. Then maybe you're just hot as fuck. Or maybe just charismatic. It doesn't matter if you're hot as fuck. It's the charisma that matters. People get a shit ton of points for freaking charisma. And sometimes you don't even need to be hot here in the freaking Philippines to get the goddamn freaking ladies. Sometimes all you need is goddamn fucking hype. Yep, definitely hype. From basic ingredients to snacks and candy, it's everything anyone could ever want or need. Give me that tomato soup. I need that tomato soup. I'm too body dysmorphic to understand. Alright, we've established Kazi is body dysmorphic. Should we try and understand that, or should we try and make him understand that? Who's the one who's supposed to be understanding here? Because I'm definitely not gonna understand Kiyotaka. Nope. We just don't click. At Aikasuba, I don't. Where the fuck is... Aika's here. Aika's here. Are you fucking for real? If I could spend time in a bottle. The first bottle that I've bottled in. Where the fuck is the Monokuma shop? Fuck's sake. I can definitely relate to you. With not fucking anyone. Are you sure you have not fucked anyone? What if you fucked with someone's mind? Technically, that still counts as fucking someone. So if you're fucking with someone's mind, should people just start making mind condoms? No, let's rebrand that. Not mind condoms, brain condoms, to make sure that no one will ejaculate on your brain while you're being mind fucked. Yeah, I'm fucking lost. Hideyoshi. Yup. Aika-san, congratulations. You're now freaking Kinoshita Hideyoshi. When's the next murder gonna happen? Now we are gonna look at the Monokuma shop and see if they really do have condoms here. What do we have here? What do we have here? Antique. This is basically just a Japanese goddamn freaking surplus. The knights from Resident Evil are here. And we have Happy Chinese New Year lanterns. What else? We have a genie here. A genie in a freaking lamp. Rub it 3 times. Like how you freaking rub your dick whenever you just like newly put on the condom. Wow. And you just ignored me again. Me? 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 What did I do? I was here from the start. You know what was here from the start? Condoms. Oh, my world is not... And I am a fucking bottom. And I am freaking mid. Mid everything. So, we're gonna choose the mid one here. But no, we're gonna give it a shot. Will our shot shoot? Will the sperm... how do I explain this? Will the sperm fertilize the egg? Will the sperm be able to shoot? Will your dick be able to shoot? Now that I really do think about it, fucking is kind of like playing basketball, you know? Cardio, having an end goal, making sure that the freaking ball ends up shooting the hoop. And sometimes you end up bumping into each other. It's kind of... Think about mating. Think about mating. Fighting for a freaking ball, and then there's like so many players out there, and you have to make sure that you're the one that scores. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Oh man. I don't have any Monokuma coins. Oh shit, what the fuck? I do have coins. What the hell? Why the fuck do I have 100 coins? Oh, during that class fucking battle. Is that OMC? No, that was actually Aika's hoodie. I'm still rocking your... Who made Tegs depressed? School. School. I fucking hate classes. I wanna fucking die. She's been like this since college. Since I freaking entered that bullshit freaking hellhole. Ah! What if I'm just a pilot? What if I just become a pilot? Lucky, lucky! Let's go. What is this? Nagito! No, it's not. Fuck. Why did I think it would be Nagito? Because it said lucky. Come on, ultimate lucky student! Give me your best shot! Come on, Aegi! Come on, Aegi! What the fuck is that? A dildo! Also, keep this in mind, people. If you're planning to use a dildo, it's better to put a condom on it, or else it'll give you or the girl UTI. Yeah. We don't want UTI. And also because of the freaking friction and stuff. But like, to be fair, if you're planning on putting anything in there, it's best to use a condom. And it's not just for birth control and stuff and to not have kids. It's also for your general health. This whole goddamn freaking stream is just a freaking condom PSA. Not even women understand woman. Exactly. I have to agree with that. I don't even understand what the fuck's going on with my mother, and I've been with her for many years now. Yeah, the world is such a strange place. This is more than the normal scale. More than what? More depressed than my normal shit. Man, what the fuck am I? Naegi, what the fuck are you supposed to do, Naegi? Interact with someone? I want to interact with Kyoko. I think she'll give us some, like, good power-ups. The fuck, bro? The fuck, bro? My depression scale is making you go the fuck, bro. My mouth is dry as hell. I need Ink-san to deliver me some water. What was it Byakuya was interested in again? I have no fucking idea. Who the shit are we supposed to interact with? Wow. You know what else is the fuck, bro? If you look at the letter D, specifically the little letter D, it kind of looks like a little freaking penis. Little beetle. Little beetle boda butt. A little penis. Yeah. A little erect penis. Erectile dysfunction. Unlike most men. Most men? I think every human being is hard to understand. But women are just on another level. Girls, you can still understand them. Women? Now that's a problem. You can't even understand your wife properly. Haha. And that's coming from someone who's been married for, I don't know, 40 plus years or something. I don't know, can't trust my shit these days. You can't trust anyone these days, and that's the full truth. They are wild as they come. That is so true. Coming makes someone go wild because it releases a shit ton of freaking chemicals in their brain. Huh. Did you know that some people pass out during sex? Had something to do with like their respiratory system. We should like business pitch a new condom brand. No, a new type of condom. What kind of new type of condom will we make? Something that's cyberpunk themed? Now at this point, just make like a freaking... Is a dick transplant even possible? I wonder if there are dick transplants. What the fuck? What the fuck am I really supposed to do here? Naegi, for fuck's sake, tell me what to do! Fucking hell, Naegi! At this point, just go to fucking bed! The gymnasium, probably? Probably the gymnasium. Why are we talking about this again? I have no fucking idea. But like, if ever someone were to get a dick transplant, not just a dick enhancement, because dick enhancements already exist. If it was a dick transplant though, that would be a whole different story because someone would have to lose their dick, and losing their dick means losing the ability to pee. Wow, no shit, Naegi. Too bad we can't see some of Naegi's expressions. Haha. There's basically this one scene while Naegi is ovulating. Where the fuck is the gymnasium again? Oh, here. How long is today's stream going to be? 2 hours? I'm not so sure. But longer than the usual, I think. Alright, let's go in here. I don't know what we're doing in here, but let's just go in here. Something tells me what we're looking for is in here. Or not! Come on, seriously? Where else? The dining hall? Probably. I mean, yeah, you're kind of right, Kazard, but not the first time we talked about this, that's for sure. That's true. But how would a dick transplant work? Sew the nerve endings together. But what if the person never had a dick in the first place? But like, to be fair, dick transplant, if you already have a dick, because there's already surgeries to make females look like they have dicks, right? Goddamn. How do I explain this? Ladyboys in Thailand. Was it Thailand? Or Taiwan? I think it was in Thailand. And then there's gonna be... What else? Why is the nurse's room out? Ah, I know! That's why there are hearts here. Because that's where they keep the condoms! I forgot that we have a fucking nurse here. Haha. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Emergency fucking exit. What? We can actually go in here? Just my fucking luck. Sew the nerve ending together so they'd be able to piss again. It would be a very complicated procedure. Let me Google it. Do dick transplants exist? If so, why would someone know shit because their dick got stepped on? Penis transplants. Oh, it does already exist. A rare and complex surgery to replace a missing or damaged penis using a human donor organ. Wait, I have a question for all of you. If someone got a penis transplant and they were masturbating, is it considered giving someone else a hand job? Because to be fair, the dick didn't belong to you in the first place. It's kind of like borrowing someone else's dick. But like, they did give it to you, and since they did give it to you willingly, then it's your dick. Is it giving yourself a hand job or giving someone else's dick a hand job? It's so weird giving someone else's dick a hand job and then you can't see their body. And then the dick's new body is basically your body. Yeah, so strange. What's normal size? Did I say something about inches and stuff? I'm pretty sure I didn't. No, I didn't. No. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Celeste. Wow, someone else? Wait. I just realized we're in top chat. We're supposed to be in live chat. I'm sorry, I didn't see most of y'all's chats. I forgot it was in top chat. I have no idea. I never lost a dick before tags. But what if somebody here actually ended up losing a dick? Imagine that. You don't answer everything for the cult after all. That's what glory holes are for. Huh. Nice insight. But still though, that goddamn giving someone else's dick a freaking hand job. I wonder how the fuck that works. Wouldn't it be strange? Would you still have sex with someone else's dick? Would the sperm still be yours if your whole dick, starting from the balls, were like freaking cut off? Like really starting from the base was wholly freaking cut off. Will you still be able to have children? Would it still be able to develop sperm? I'm not so sure anymore. Wow.
What?
That's not good at all. You know what else is not good at all? Somebody losing their dick. Now that I think about it, look at fucking Hifumi's goddamn freaking hair. It's always fucking erect and shit. Like, what the fuck, dude? Control your goddamn freaking hormones. Did you take way too much freaking Viagra? I don't think that's good for you. It's not good at all. So if you take Viagra, you could end up having health complications. Specifically, heart concerns. Yep, heart concerns. This stream is getting sexual every freaking minute. The fact that it's not even me being like dirty and goddamn stuff, it's just me thinking of what if scenarios and the philosophy of a fucking dick. We're not being sexual in a freaky way, we're being sexual in a medical way. Dick surgery and stuff. And how will that heal? You probably won't be able to piss for a long time. Huh, get it? Long time. But like, to be fair, you won't be able to piss for a long time if you've got freaking dick surgery. If so, then wouldn't that mean you'll have to... How will that work? The bladder and stuff. Yeah, the freaking bladder. You have something inserted on your bladder so the piss comes out there. Or I don't know, they just IV drip you, but still, if you're getting IV drip, you probably just won't shit, but you'd be pissing. And then, if it's a dick transplant, it'll probably take about 2 to 3 months to heal and you'll be able to use your dick again for just minimum stuff. For it to fully heal, probably half a year. And you'd have to use that pissy bag for like 3 months. I mean, most of us are curious, to be fair, yeah. Everything is about sex. We wouldn't be here if nobody had freaking sex and freaking shit. Is in vitro, right? Is in vitro fertilization considered sex? What is the definition of sex? It's like consummation, right? Getting someone pregnant and freaking shit, but nah, that's different. Now that's not sex, that's basically insemination. Is it the same thing though? Let's see the freaking definition. Has 2 main meanings: biological sex, being male or female, and sexual activity, physical contact or intercourse for pleasure or for reproduction. So, in vitro fertilization could still be sex. Because it is for reproductive purposes, right? So it's basically sex without like most of the other body part functions. Just the necessary parts. Yeah, basically it's sex with just the necessary parts. There's gonna be the sperm and then there's gonna be the egg, and just let the sperm fertilize the egg. It's sex outside of the body, which is very strange. Or is it exclusive to penetration? Do BJs count? Apparently, blowjobs are oral sex, right? Freaking fellatio and goddamn freaking crap. Yeah, it counts as sex. I think penetration. But since it's oral sex, right? It still has the word sex in it. So to be fair, it is still sex. So it's definitely, a blowjob definitely counts as goddamn sex. I mean, it did say for pleasure or reproduction. It didn't say pleasure and reproduction. And when you're giving someone a blowjob, you're basically trying to pleasure them and trying to pleasure yourself in a way as well, if your mouth is into that goddamn freaking shit. So yeah, it's still sex. And it still involves the organ and everything. It still also involves the goddamn sperm and shit, in a way. Making someone come and all. Yep. It still counts. If it's basically, if sex is just equal to penetration, then does using a condom mean that you didn't have sex with anyone? Because if you think about it, it didn't really penetrate because there's a barrier. How would you be really able to touch something if there's a freaking... So think about it this way. What was that invention again back in the quarantine where there's like a plastic barrier between people and then they'd fucking hug each other with that plastic barrier in between them? It's not really hugging. It's not really... basically, there's no touching involved. So strange, you know? But personally, I think that sex with a condom is still fucking penetration, despite there being a barrier. I mean, the balls are freaking touching the ass crack after all. Alright, alright. Alright, I have no idea what I'm freaking doing here. What the fuck are you gonna do, Naegi? Wait a moment, I'm like really pissed at Naegi right now. Bitch! What the fuck are you gonna do? Freaking egg! Wait, wait a moment. God damn it, Naegi. Wait, why is the topic still about this? It's because it's what stimulates my brain. Excuse me. Also, nothing is stimulating my brain here in fucking Danganronpa for some reason. You're supposed to be Danganronpa. You're supposed to be better than this. What the fuck? At this point, I'm just gonna let Naegi go back into his fucking room. Not fun at all, but remains a fact. In Muslim religion, they cut the clit to the woman to prevent them from experiencing pleasure during sex. Not entirely sure why though. In all honesty, in some religions, sex is basically purely for reproductive purposes and not for pleasure. So it's basically that. But that doesn't seem fair. It's probably the like stricter versions of Islam out there. Leon who? Kawada, he's already fucking dead. Where the shit is Naegi's motherfucking room? Who the shit am I supposed to talk to here? Am I supposed to go into Sayaka's room and like Makoto have his fucking moment? Like, let me search about that. That is terrible though, because the clit basically serves more purposes than just like something for pleasure. Nope, searched it up. Yeah, the clit is basically just for providing pleasure, and like the goddamn freaking urethra, which your goddamn freaking piss passes out. Yeah. Yep, has the singular purpose of providing pleasure. That is so... But like, to be fair, it's not needed. God is there, religion is made up. BS. Well, that depends on who you'll be talking to. Some theological philosopher out there, some professor, a book, a saint. They'd have many definitions. And they mostly have good shit to say. I'm not so sure if it'll heal properly though. Cultural tradition practice rather than a universal Islamic requirement, varying widely from symbolic pricking to severe tissue removal. Why do they do it? Sunat perempuan or fitra. Permissible or encouraged. Why do they do it? Hopefully they have procedures on doing it. It's basically called female genital mutilation. But it's basically not the same. as like getting circumcised. Definitely not. Circumcision actually provides health benefits, while cutting the clit does not. You'll end up healing really badly. Why? Why? I asked why, what the fuck? It's not giving me any controlling desires. Yep, it's just that. A widespread cultural... I did say that earlier, right? A cultural myth suggesting that cutting the clitoris curbs a woman's sexual desire and treating her virginity before marriage and fidelity afterward. At this point, just also take their fucking G-spot, man. Like, what the fuck? Hygiene myths. Some communities mistakenly believe. That could also be a factor of it. I mean, people had weird beliefs before. Like drinking freaking piss early in the morning because they considered that the piss was actually clean. Genitalia are inherently unclean and that cutting is a form of purification. Such a strange belief. But the World Health Organization does not agree with that. I started remembering my cousin is half Muslim. Still a half, not full. But not everybody does it, they said. I'm gonna make some cup noodles. Great, now I'm also wanting to have some cup noodles. Let's see what's in Makoto's room. Maybe he has some freaking pictures of clits. Wait, what did he say? Go into whose room now? Freaking heck, why the fuck are we supposed to be looking for motherfucking Byakuya? He definitely wouldn't be answering. So that's what we're gonna do. Look for the motherfucker. He's honestly very annoying. He's probably in that... Yeah, he's in that weird room with Toko. Nagi, start fucking running. She did try pork the first time on my B-day because her mom wanted to. That's allowed for her. As long as she's not, like, strictly following the religion. To be fair, people sometimes hate the religion, like the rules of the religion they practice. Dun 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 dun. All religions are strange. Did you know that there's actually this one religion here in the Philippines? What was it again? I'm fucking... Seventh something. Seventh. Yeah, it was the seventh freaking shit. Seventh day. Whatever, it was basically this like evangelist religion or something. Is this the room? I don't think this is the room. Yeah, it was basically this evangelical religion that does... Come on! What the fuck? Who the shit is calling? That won't allow... their practitioners to eat fish that has scales. Yep, that's so weird, right? They're not allowed to eat fish that has scales. They're also not allowed to eat clams, and they're also not allowed to eat anything that has scales and has shells because they're considered unclean. Philippines does have a shit ton of cults. Kiboloy, let's go pick up the pace. Pick up whatever the fuck Makoto is doing.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh my god, whenever I close
fishing.
my freaking eyes,
What does
I'm
it
just
look like
seeing
I'm
fucking Adrian aggressed.
I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
No need to be such an asshole about it. I want to
sorry.
punch his face so
Wait,
bad. I want to
no.
goddamn get his
What are you
glasses and
doing
then
here?
smack them to the
Everyone's
goddamn
super worried.
ground. He's
We've all been
probably
looking
reading
for
about
you.
condoms and shit. You trying to
Who
make
asked you to do
condoms,
that?
buddy? Because you want to fuck someone? So weird,
Because
right?
We're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together.
We made a promise.
A
Well, I
promise?
can't freaking blame Byakuya from wanting
Can't I
to
get a
freaking
second's
isolate
peace and
himself.
quiet around here?
Yeah, I also want some peace and quiet. And also, I don't like morning assemblies. I'd rather sleep in up until 12 o'clock in the goddamn night. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up one after another. You didn't fucking yell, Makoto. What the fuck? Hachimango-san! 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 Good night, Hachimango-san. Hachimango-san just here for attendance. Bye-bye, Hachimango-san. Giants of God, probably one of the worst out there. Is that the sexy fishing cult? Basically, there was also this one cult that was from, if I'm correct, yeah, Yeah, one cult from America that made its way to the Philippines and basically had some of their cult members hide in the Philippines and had like Philippine military end up taking care of them and shit. Not take care of them as in get rid of the problem kind of take care. It was more of the protect them, take care. And the protect them meaning they basically, those military personnel would end up serving the cult. So no one would be able to rat out the cult to anyone. It was basically a freaking sex cult. Sex for men, women, and children. Yes, that is fucking terrible. There's a whole freaking documentary about it online. And they also had this like puppet show. I forgot what the cult was called, but yeah. They also had this TV network that was for propaganda. Basically a freaking puppet show. Where there's this guy, I think his name was David. Yeah, I think his name was freaking David. And then he just like straight up groomed these children in the show, like very subtly. And he has this like favorite kid that was supposed to be that in real life was supposed to be the next leader of the cult, was groomed to be the next freaking king of the freaking cult and shit. And they'd call him like, and they'd call the freaking grandpa in that puppet show like Papa God or something. BRB ima eat Aika, with Aika, eat with Aika. Thank God we're the most chill cult. Until suddenly we're not the most chill cult and Tegs decide that it was time for the Tagalogs to take over the world. Do y'all think that would happen? Anyways, continuing the story earlier about that weird shit freaking cult. Yeah, they had like a full fucking puppet show to make sure that like children would be interested in their religion. And their stories would also be weird because they'd make it in that puppet show that was supposed to be made for kids that was airing on TV. They'd basically glorify punishment. The children, the puppet children, would end up getting a spanking, and then the adult puppets would say that spanking is actually good because spanking makes you get closer to God. Yes, they actually said that spanking makes you get closer to God, which is so what the fuck. Yeah, it's so fucked up. And they also had comics. And then that comics would be about like pleasuring men and freaking shit, how their cult leader is like the only divine being in this world, and that like sex is nothing to be ashamed of, which is actually to be honest, sex is nothing to be ashamed of, but they're doing it in such a wrong freaking way, like full on freaking orgies, full on harassing people and blackmailing their cult members so they'll never be able to leave. And then basically push the females into freaking prostitution, but they don't call it prostitution. They'll call it sexy fishing, luring men into their goddamn freaking cult and having more freaking children. And then their children would end up being raised to become fucking sex slaves and goddamn shit, which is so fucked up, man.
Naturally.
And then the kids would just basically think that like sex is a good thing, sex is nothing to be ashamed of, and that they're children and it's okay for them to do that shit as well, which is so fucked up. It is so messed up, bro. Yeah, eventually what ended up happening there afterwards, remember this one kid that was a favorite that was in the puppet show that was based on the like real life supposed like successor of the cult and freaking crap, he managed to get out of the cult, and then afterwards the original cult leader ended up dying. And what he did was he basically killed his mother and a few other cult members, and afterwards he also killed himself because of all of the fucked up shit that ended up happening. Yeah. So there's that. Finally we got into 2010 era from the 1950s. Congrats, we're in our Y2K era. Look at their clothes. Anyways, Yasan, welcome. The fact that you're here for a different game this time. Danganronpa. Wait, you were also here for Valhalla if I remember correctly. Yashan coming in and then just hearing us talk about cults. We're not that kind of cult. That is a completely different cult, in which I forgot what the name was. Yeah, I forgot what the name of that cult was, but they had like puppet show propaganda freaking shit. It eventually stopped like airing on live TV because they lost the budget for it.
That's enough.
It's so fucked up, yo.
Oh.
And then there's gonna be that. There's also that one cult.
No.
That was, yeah, the freaking, I forgot what it was called, but it was in Japan. The one that ended up causing the many deaths in that one subway train because of poison gas. And then ended up killing a lawyer because that lawyer was trying to like expose them to the world, and then they didn't want that, so they killed the lawyer's wife, and then the freaking lawyer's child. Yaha, indeed.
But
Kozak is back.
What?
Everybody was probably disturbed with whatever the fuck I was telling them earlier. I'm so sorry for that. But in all
Come
honesty,
on.
it's the truth of whatever the fuck happened in that cult. We're not gonna end up like that.
I'm sorry.
I'm not a fucking
Stop
sex pest,
fucking
but that
around.
piece of shit, their cult leader there was a huge goddamn freaking sex pest. Basically, he also had his own backstory that their freaking grandpapa god motherfucker
Piece
there.
of shit!
It was, yeah, he was groomed as a child by his freaking nanny, and then he ended up being hypersexual, which led to the fucking cult.
You son of a
I was
bitch.
listening, don't worry. And you were probably sick
Just a
while
second.
freaking listening because of all the freaking weird shit.
Piece
At
of
least I
shit.
didn't go into freaking detail about it. I am calm. How is this calm? Are we just basically rage baiting? To cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time, and I hate wasting my time. That is so true. I'm surprised no one killed Byakuya. I actually was hoping that somebody would have freaking killed Byakuya in this goddamn game, man. He's such an asshole, and somebody would have been, like, pissed with him already, right? He's just, it's really not a good freaking thing to
Goodbye.
be an unlikable character here, to not cooperate with people during a situation like this. What about the tribe in New Guinea who has that weird tradition? I can't mention them by name because it won't be accepted. Wait, let me see that. Let me search it up online.
But
Oh, Asaru Mudman.
don't fuck with me.
Maybe.
Is it? Wait. The controversial one. Let's add controversial. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison your food? As long as you make your own food, then no one can poison your food.
Anyway.
Due to historical practices like cannibalism, modern tribal warfare, and media sensationalism. I see. Virtual endocannibalism, clan disputes, and external exploitation. For a tribe became historically infamous for endocannibalism, eating deceased— oh, gross. Relatives as a sign of respect, which triggered an epidemic of kuru. Yeah, that's why we're not. Yeah, absolutely not. Did you know animals can also develop kuru? Cow, there was a case here, I think it was here in the PH, I'm not so sure. Cows were being fed dead cow meat, and then they ended up with very weak bones, and the cows had seizures. The Korowai media coverage frequently highlighted the Korowai tribe regarding sensationalized claims of tree houses built to escape cannibalistic rival clans, though anthropologists debate how widespread or literal these practices were. Cannibalism is an extremely different topic. If you're interested in cannibalism shit, I highly recommend go to the coffee and then buy in the city where we grieve. Wait, speaking of shit, I forgot to put the link. Free time. Who are we gonna spend our free time with? Kyoko Kirigiri. Wait, I forgot to put the thumbnail on. Wow, stop! There's so much freaking the rookie content. What the fuck? That's where you're wrong. Oh, but there's an ant crawling on my neck. Holy crap, gross. Is it an ant or is it... yeah, it's just my hair. Feels like it's an ant though. Let me edit the thumbnail first. Wow. I'm talking about the Simbari people. What the fuck? Wait, let me like read into that, but like first, let me find where the hell the thumbnail is. Up, there we go. Referred to as Zambia by the anthropologist Gilbert Hurd. are a mountain-dwelling hunting and horticultural indigenous group living in the remote fringes of the Eastern Highlands province of Papua New Guinea. They are internationally famous in cultural anthropology for their historical male initiation rituals. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I definitely... What the fuck? Which required... Redacted to ingest white stuff to achieve physical growth and YOURE status. Though I do have to say there is a little bit, but like when I say a little bit, only like 0.05% method to their madness, because sperm actually has some nutrients and protein, but only very little, and I do not get the point of this initiation, but it's part of their culture. So I'm not quite sure how to handle that shit. And I don't think it'll have any, except if like the genitalia where the white stuff ended up coming from has like an STD and shit. It would not have not cultural. It would not have like, wait, my brain, I'm having like brain fog right now. You'll have like, you won't have any health complications because of that, but still it's quite unethical, I'll have to say. But then again, it is their culture, so I guess it was bad of me to say that it was unethical, because that's basically how they function. But of course, we do have our own opinions on some stuff. Kyoko-san! Eggy, can you please start running? Was not Eggy always walking this slow? But like, what the hell though? It's probably the norm for them. As long as there's no STDs, I guess. But still. They're very, very young. What the fuck? I don't think that's good at all. Since, you know, young people's stomachs are more sensitive than others. Yeah, I definitely think it'll have some freaking complications since they're not old enough and the stomach is basically more sensitive to bacteria and stuff. So it's still not a good practice. How kids would easily sometimes get malaria, will sometimes get typhoid. And what else is there? Scarlet fever. They'll easily get stomach bugs from it. And knowing that the white stuff is not... is not sourced properly from the... Rebooting. Yeah, knowing it's not like from a clean source. Definitely not from a clean source. Nuh-uh. I have a feeling that Kyoko is here. No! I don't want to spend time with this bitch. Kyoko-san. Free time event. We can always sleep whenever there's like free time event. But we can get some cool power-ups if we interact with the right people. Like her.
Correct. However...
No, she definitely has a lot to say. Just in silence. Okay, that's one way to bond. Just in silence. At least Naegi knows when to talk and when not to fucking talk. Yes, definitely. What would you like to give her? What do we have here? School crest, despair bat. Red costume. School crest, probably. A key item? The school crest? For what? Wait, ration? I think that's more, the ration is more of Sakura's thing. Leaf? I don't think she'll appreciate that. I think that's something that Hifumi would use. Created with high-tech future technology, a single shot can melt every molecule in a fully grown human. There aren't any batteries though, so you can't fire it. Sadly. If we could, we'd be able to fire it at Monokuma. That's definitely Yasuhiro's thing. Huh. Oh, what about that? Small light. Hopefully she'll appreciate it. Oh wait, no, I don't have it. What the fuck? Oh no, what am I gonna give Kyoko? Probably the skull. Maybe she'll appreciate it. Maybe field rations. Yeah, something practical. She feels like a practical person. No, she's definitely a practical person.
So...
Height. Scared?
Hey.
No shit, Makoto's scared as freaking fuck. He goddamn passed out during the first murder.
Correct.
Exactly, because that means you're a normal person. Fear is proof that your imagination is functioning. To be fair, it is. Makoto being anxious. You're only anxious because you think of the future. You can never deduce which action to take next.
Wrong.
She's just really good at hiding it. Look at her. Look at our straight-faced queen here. She doesn't even have like an insane sprite.
Listen.
The fear I experience is a little different from yours. Why?
So... Correct.
Wait, isn't Kyoko the... Yeah, Kyoko is basically... If I remember correctly, she's the daughter of the principal here at Hope Speak Academy before Monokuma took over. The same principal that ended up dying during the opening sequence.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Very mysterious. With that, she's gone. Your maximum skill points. If this was Danganronpa 2, I definitely spent a lot of time with Nagito. I'm back with cup noodles. What brand of cup noodles do you have? Hopefully it's either Lucky Me or Nissin. Or is it Gin Cup? Gin Cup is also not bad. Go to sleep, Naegi, go to sleep. Dong, 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 dong.
This is
Monokuma, give me some of that margarita you have!
The doors to the dining hall will be okay.
Orange
then.
margarita.
Sweet dreams, everyone.
Man.
Good night.
No wonder I used to have a shit ton of alcohol bottles back then, huh? Throughout the summer, I actually forgot that college could be like this. Fuck. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the cutest of them all? Everybody shout. Aika! Actually, I had to think about it.
I was in the bathroom.
Just looking at myself in the mirror. Looking at yourself in the mirror naked? Yeah, that seems like something Monokuma would do, but like, to be fair, Monokuma's always naked. I don't know, maybe he's looking at his robotic insides.
Good morning, everyone. It is
It's
now
now 7
a.m.
a.m.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
B. Bow. B-U. B-U. What? Yes. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the cutest of them all? Minasan! Shout! Aika-chan! Congratulations! You are now Aika-chan. No longer Aika-san, now Aika-chan.
Aika-chan!
Yep. My god, I don't want to step into campus. Would Tegs rather attend school here in Danganronpa than her current school? I think so. To be fair, people end up getting killed in Danganronpa because of some like freaking accident and freaking shit, and because sometimes they pissed off someone, except for that first kill though. Wow. You're a mirror on the wall. Who's the most gayest of them all? Mirror, mirror, the most gayest of them all is Prozac! Wait, no, it's not Prozac. The mirror took it back. It said Ghostface! It's Ghostface! It's that. Shut the. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. Burp. The gayest of them all here in the Church of Teganism, I declare, is Ghostface-san. No, 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 it's Prozac. Oh my god, there's a tug of war between Prozac-san and Ghostface-san, between the most gayest. I definitely think it's Prozac-san. I definitely think it's you. The mirror is showing yourself. What you see in the mirror is you. The fuck? The fuck indeed. I don't have any reason to go to school area. Dining hall. Okay, I'm a stupid idiot. I was not paying attention. It's actually a tug of war. A tug of war between Prozac and Ghostface. Wait, that actually lightened up my day. What the heck? I'm gonna gut you like pork. Catch me first, bitch. Can you even gut anything from me? I'm tofu, right? I'm tofu, right? I see Aika though. No, Prozac. You're only projecting. You're not really seeing Aika. You're thinking that Aika is the gayest of them all because you sometimes see yourself in Aika. But you're actually seeing you. Your vision is just clouded. You need to wipe the mirror, Prozac. You need to wipe the mirror. How do I put this on auto? Okay, it's already on auto. You need to wipe the mirror, Prozac. That's the only way this will work properly.
Serious? You hear me?
I can make tofu salad. You sure about that? Does tofu salad even exist? Because it surely doesn't exist here in the freaking Philippines.
Huh?
We only put tofu in rice porridge. Haha, haha. Gotta catch me first, bitch. Can you even catch me? Can you even catch me? Can you even catch me, Ghostface? Huh? Huh? Remember the last time you tried to catch me, right? I managed to get out. I managed to break free, Ghostface. I managed to break free. Now I see Ghostface behind. No, you're just projecting again. It's actually possible to project onto two people at the same time. It's also possible to project onto a crowd even. So Prozac, you might just be seeing yourself. or maybe Prozac. The plot twist here is that Prozac and Ghostface actually look alike. Ah. How the crap? How the shit did I put it on auto? Oh, there you go. Wow.
Damn you!
Prozac, I am behind you. Prozac, what is your next move? Ghostface has a knife, but it's actually a pancake knife.
Aww.
Those plastic pancake knives that they give you in McDonald's. Tags told you he's behind me. Congratulations! The mirror has decided that the most gayest of them all here in the Church of Teganism is both Ghostface and Prozac! Yay! Prozac's way of thinking. Aika is the gayest of them all. If wasn't, then why am I so attracted to him? Because that's the thing. Prozac is attracted to Aika.
Why?
And Prozac wants Aika to be attracted to him.
On.
But we have a bit of complication with whatever Aika is feeling. But Prozac is still projecting that Aika might like him back. And thus ended up hallucinating that it was Aika in the mirror when it was all just himself. Wait. That's it. I'm not done further. Motherfucker, what? Motherfucker, what indeed? Motherfucker, what indeed? Why are you so... If you're not the gayest of them all here in the Church of Teganism, then why are you so attracted to Aika, Prozac? Why are you so attracted to Aika? Think about it. Think about it. Think about Nathan-san's statement. Prozac very quick to... Yay! Yay! Wait, motherfucker, what? Analyze it, Prozac. Come on, fire those neurons. Fire those neurons. Just not fire them
Yeah,
enough
that's
to make the
right.
cortisol run. We don't want cortisol right now. We want fucking GABA because we're about to go to bed. Ever since I was a kid, was one thing my brother told me over and over again. He said that no matter what, a real man always keeps his promises. That's what he left me. Your brother wasn't a real man, Mondo. He was a real human. Because if you make a promise, you're bound to keep it. Whether you're a man or woman, it doesn't matter. A human.
That's
But to be
true.
fair, maybe man equals to man. And man also equals to woman. Because there is man
Yo.
and woman after all. But where did the wo come from? Wo. What's your shit? Did I say I water? Yeah, I water. I definitely said I water. Fucking shit. Wokola. 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 That basically means I'm thirsty. Yeah, Wokola. Because Aika is Aika is what? Aika is what? Is a kind-hearted soul. Are you sure you're attracted to Aika's kind-hearted soul? Because earlier, if I remember correctly, you were talking about a lever. Are you sure it's just because of the soul? Or it's the soul and the lever? Because you might be gay. And you just don't know it. You're still in the closet. You're still in denial because you don't like how gays are treated here in the Philippines. There's a possibility, Prozac. But don't worry. We will stand by you. Next Pride Month, all of us Tagalogs will march with you in the gay parade. Not the gay in the Pride parade. Yes, Prozac. Prozac, also think about it. There's no shame in being gay, Prozac. Absolutely not at all. Alright? If that's your sexual orientation, if your gender identity also is kind of related to that, there's no shame in it at all. There's no shame in being gay at all. There's no shame in being a man and liking girly things. There's no shame in being a man liking another man, or liking a trans woman, or liking a trans man. It doesn't matter. Here in the Church of Teganism, love is love. Amen. Tofu! I already told you all, I'm bi. Then you still have a little bit of gay in you. I won't. Ghostface won't be gentle and caring. Ghostface won't be gentle and caring. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Who are we gonna talk to? Sayaka's fucking ghost. Huh, Sayaka's ghost. Or Ghostface. Who's gonna be in here? Can we interact with Kitty Giddy some more? I want to interact with Kitty Giddy. I don't get it. I will never get it. Never get what? The lever? About why some people like the lever? Maybe you just don't get it right now, but someday you'll get it, and then you'll decide that you're also gay. You know? You still have some time ahead of you to figure things out. And maybe one day you'll be enlightened. Either, oh, I'm actually gay, or oh, I'm actually bisexual, oh, I'm actually asexual, oh, I'm actually demisexual, oh, I'm actually sapiosexual. Like, imagine that. Or maybe you just be fully enlightened one day. Oh, I'm straight, if you're already gay. When the fuck does that happen, though? I don't know if you're, like, raised by gay parents and they really push the freaking LGBTQ culture upon you, like, really freaking hard. Does it happen? Yeah, those weird shit TikTok moms sometimes like push that onto their children. Maybe Mrs. Tofu is gay too. I'm Arrow Ace. Thank you very much. For clarification, I am aromantic asexual. And I want to freaking die because of it. It's honestly, in my experience, it's a 50-50. No, kind of a 60-40. No, 55-45. Yeah, a 55-45 in my opinion. As she said, LGBT whatever. Yes, perhaps I am projecting myself At this point, I'm not projecting. I'm actually displacing because I'm not talking to anyone right now, and I honestly can't see anyone right now. I'm just displacing my feelings on the screen. There's actually a difference. In Freudian psychology, we have projection and we have displacement. Projection is basically seeing yourself in another person, and displacement is seeing yourself in an object, pouring your emotions and your thoughts onto an object. And what is in front of me right now? A TV and a freaking monitor. My freaking laptop. Yeah, maybe. I don't think I'll freaking deny it. Perhaps deep inside me, I just want to be acknowledged for my gayness. Imagine that. And I'm seeing you all as someone who needs to be acknowledged as well, but in all actuality, I'm actually the one that needs to be acknowledged. Will you acknowledge me? Give it a shot. Yeah, give it a shot. Acknowledge me. Give it a shot. I see myself in knives. I guess Ghostface is objectosexual. That's actually a thing. Objectosexual. Feeling sexual attraction towards objects. Bitch! Wait a moment. It won't let me roll, motherfucker. Come on, one machine. I see myself in meds. Medicosexual. At this point, we're just inventing sexualities. Still, I think that counts as objectosexual. There was basically this one woman that wanted to marry the Eiffel Tower. And then there was this man that ended up marrying his sex doll. And alongside that, the man marrying his sex doll, right? He ended up cheating. Wait, how does it work? He cheated on the sex doll with another sex doll. Oh, so I need to press down. I think I needed to press up back then. Got an item. Go to item. What now? What now? What now? Exactly, what now? Gotcha. Gotcha! Let's go! Give me good stuff! Give me 10,000 good stuffs! What is that? And then we find Kitty Giddy. Oh, a blade. I wonder who that belonged to. Lucky! That's not some sexuality. That's called getting a blow to the head and losing cognitive capabilities. It actually is. No, but like seriously though, it's there. Remember, it's not just LGBTQ. It's LGBTQIA+. Yeah. So there's more to it. There's always more to everything. Is there a moment where we don't talk about sex? In other streams, there probably will be moments where we don't talk about sex. But in this stream, I have no idea. Let's blame it all on Monokuma. Yeah, that's it, Tegs. Blame it all on the freaking bear. It's Monokuma's fault! Monokuma's so freaking freaky that it ended up getting to my head. I don't think so. That was probably a hentai manga. See what I did there? Talking about sex again. But at this point, we've already talked about sexual health. Look at how this conversation ended up evolving. Look. Earlier it was sexual health earlier. And then next was the sexual organs. And then now we're talking about sexual orientations. Yes. Indeed. This cult is all about sex. It's honestly more diverse than that. But no, we don't want to be a freaking sex cult. I don't want the Church of Teganism to end up like that. But we don't have this talk every day, to be fair. Or do we? And I'm just like super dumb and I don't remember. But like, to be fair, at least we don't talk about it every day. There are some days in which I just want to die and will just currently talk about wanting to kill myself. Whole world going crazy. In the United States, you can marry yourself. Yes, getting married to your own self. Wait, I need to ask a question. In the US, can you marry an object? Like, legally? Really do it? Because sometimes there are marriages that is just basically, yeah, common law marriages, which isn't official and isn't legalized on papers. But can you marry an object? Y'all already know where this is going. If someday in the news there's a girl that married her pillow, that's gonna be me. Y'all are gonna know that's gonna be me in the fucking Philippines. A girl that married her pillow. Yep. Freaking Tegami government name freaking reveal. Kyoko-san, doko? Sorry, Kiyotaka, I'm not into you. Cause I'm going crazy for you. Kyoko-san.
Just a second.
Yeah, definitely spend some time with Kyoko. I'm so fucking biased. I just really like Kyoko.
And
She's like a really sane character. More like the only sane fucking character here in the game. Yes, definitely. Sea salt. What's sea salt gonna be used for?
Oh, yeah, kitty.
Overflowing lunchbox. Max gloves. Leaf covering. Nah, like I said earlier, that's something for Hifumi. Astral boy doll. Adorable reactions collection. Oh, this is pretty! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, no, I'm not so sure about that. What about this? Strongest weapon ever made. Why was that in the vending machine? Or maybe a crystal skull. Or maybe let's just give Kyoko this. Or maybe there's something else. Secrets of Plata. The fun plane. Project Zombie. Is this? It kind of looks like The Walking Dead. Someone's graduation album. Bojo dolls. Ancient tour tickets. If not, what would we give Kyoko? Probably the skull. I think she'd really like it. She's not really the gothic type of person. I think who'd like the skull most would either be Celeste or who was his fucking name again? Freaking Yasuhiro. Yeah, Yasuhiro. Want to cook / make popcorn? Watch tags how to cook / make popcorn. She'll teach as well. In my defense, the microwave was broken. And that popcorn has been there since, yeah, it was there. My sister actually brought it for me. It was like those microwavable popcorns and we tried to microwave it. But then the microwave was broken and we were like, oh damn, no popcorn. And she was like, yeah, no popcorn. And so it was just there in my freaking cabinet. And I was like, what if? It just needs heat, right? Yeah, I'm so awesome, right? Everybody? Yes, tags. Very awesome tags. Yeah, I think let's give her the rose. Rosé. Dude, didn't I choose? Oh, I ended up like accidentally clicking B instead of X. Or maybe that was a bad omen. Wait a moment. Aha,
what?
What? You were interested in this? What the fuck? We actually scored! Holy hell! We actually scored! Holy crap! Oh my god, you're welcome, Kyoko. Kyoko-san. Quiet as ever, indeed. Definitely not. Maybe she's actually a secret opera singer. Yes, Tegs is very awesome. Sister-in-law.
And?
I see. Do you really want to talk about how to get Aika's probably listening. Aika's probably like lurking right now. Tips on how to get Aika. Flowers. Mail Aika flowers. Oh my god, speaking of mailing someone flowers, I had this online friend back then since the pandemic. And when basically the pandemic was lifted and I was living here in the city, I had access to Gcash. And I found someone who did deliveries in her city. And so for Valentine's Day I actually ordered, yeah, y'all know Elle, right? Yeah, Elle. So for Valentine's Day I ordered Elle some flowers and had it delivered to her doorstep. Yeah, delivered to her doorstep.
Why?
She was very happy about it. It was those crochet flowers, so they'll be able to last for
That's
a
right.
long time. It was honestly supposed to be a metal rose, but it wasn't available, so I had to settle for a crochet bouquet. Yeah, she really liked it. It was a pleasant surprise. I didn't tell her about it, and she was like very suspicious the week before because I asked for her like exact address and fucking phone number, and she was like, "Are you gonna make a surprise visit or something?" And I was like, maybe not, but no, it was just a delivery. Okay, flowers and what else? Hina's ultimate ability. She's training for swimming.
Correct. It would seem...
Wow. Flowers and what else? You must have a good enough personality. For someone like Aika, you need to be able to know when you're gonna approach the person and when you're gonna distance yourself from him. Because Aika has a low social battery sometimes. Aika socializes very well with people, but there will be times, because it runs in the family, it also happens to me, when we get exhausted of get exhausted because of interaction and stuff. And yeah, even though that sometimes for me, even though I love Aika very much, I just shut down and really wouldn't talk to anyone. Not my mother, not my father, not my classmates, not even to Aika, not even to like one of my bestest freaking friends. So there's that. And what else? You need to be an anime girl. That's the thing here. An anime girl. You need to be an anime girl for Aika to like you. You need to be a very kawaii anime girl. It doesn't matter what you look like as an anime girl, but you must have a sweet personality. You must be patient. You must be understanding. You must be caring. Yeah, you must be caring. And yep, that. Basically that. And you must have high emotional intelligence, and you must not be dumb, because being dumb means Aika carrying you almost every freaking time, which Aika will probably get exhausted when doing. So yeah. Apparently the only place where you can legally marry an object is in international waters where the law doesn't exist. What the fuck? So that means I'm gonna have to make a freaking Teg's Island, but the Teg's Island is actually just a little boat. Yes, a boat. A boat. A boat. A boat. Huh, why not? International waters. Wilhelm, shall we get married in the middle of the ocean? Should we get married at Point Nemo? My father's been at Point Nemo. Well, dang it. Dang it indeed. But what if you reincarnate as an anime girl? Maybe Aika will like you then. Who the fuck else are we gonna interact with? Yeah, let's leave the area, Naegi. Whoa, na egg. Da egg. G egg. Who is gonna be here? Dun, dun. Maybe someone's taking out the trash. Whoever person I see next, I'll automatically interact with. Except if it's Byakuya. Alright, Celeste it is. Hello.
How are you?
Definitely spend some time with Celeste. Yawa talaga. Yawa talaga. Mga Bisaya tayo. We're all demons. We're all Bisaya demons. Bisaya equals some other language in the Philippines. Or I don't know, a group of people that speak that language here in the Philippines.
Yes, definitely.
Celeste, can you give me some of your... Oh my god. I'm not really the jewelry type of girl. I kind of find it problematic if I like start wearing jewelry and shit. But if there's a piece of jewelry that I'd really want, it would be that freaking Vivian Westwood lighter that you see in the Nana anime. Because that shit just looks so cool. And it's basically, it's not just a necklace, it's also a lighter. A very fancy looking lighter. And holy shit, it looks good. Ration, overflowing lunchbox. Max gloves, leaf covering. Astral boy doll. Ray gun. Good night, y'all. I have work tomorrow. Prozac's running because apparently I didn't give enough advice for him to get Ika. Sorry, Tegs. I'm also sorry, Prozac.
Are you sure you're actually going to work? Okay, I was actually gonna... Oh my god, good thing you actually said. Also, I ain't leaving the church because I was gonna start accusing you. Are you sure that you're actually not gonna leave the church? What if you're just saying that? That's what they'll do. Have you seen this one show online that basically said that most men's excuses whenever they go out and cheat with another woman would be, I have work. I have work to do. That's why I'm leaving the house. What about in your case? You say you're not leaving the church, but what if you're actually two-timing?
Alright, whatever. I'm not that kind of... Alright, bye, Prozac. It was nice having you here. They're definitely very nice. Pat. Don't worry, I won't fight with you, buddy. Good luck with your work. Good luck with your work, Prozac. Bye-bye. Prozac gonna go to VXI. Hopefully, Celeste will like this. No! I really thought Celeste would like that. Perfect gambling strategy. You must have a mind for strategy. This will allow you to increase your odds of winning. That is just logic, bro. There is a power which can overwhelm my strategy. That is luck. Exactly.
Actually,
there is no... Oh, that is so true for that. She's so true for that shit.
is that okay? Mata ne. Bye-bye, Prozac.
Luck is life.
Well,
Yeah, to have... Basically... Yeah, there's method in her madness. People have it real good if they're born into a rich family. I was programmed to have good luck when it comes to gambling. Are you sure?
you are the ultimate lucky student, yes? Does this perhaps exceed my own luck?
Probably not luck in gambling.
I hope you are well. Well, have a nice day.
Mata ne. Gambling's probably not a great idea for me. You should try it, Naegi. You should definitely try it. Maximum number of skill points. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, time to sleep. Eggs. Tags and eggs. Taggy and eggy. Wah! I've heard some people can't sleep if they don't have the pill they're used to. Guess I'm not like that. So, aren't you gonna sleep, Naegi? Yeah, somebody probably got killed or something. Dude, what the fuck's happening? Why is there ominous fucking music? Da da dun dun. Da da dun 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 dun. Cause I'm a punk, yeah. Cause I'm a punk rocker, yes I am. Holy shit, bitch! Oh my god. She scared me. Actually had goosebumps, what the hell? Okay, enough with you, Celeste. I'm going for you, Chihiro-san.
Makoto.
Hi.
This is a warehouse, right? Taka said it had everything we could need, but...
But what?
Huh? Thank you.
Yeah, he definitely does not sound like that. Should we go in the warehouse? I thought we could spend time with Chihiro. The hell? Are we gonna have dinner? What's for dinner? Tomato soup! Tomato soup! Everybody come stay with me! Tomato soup! Ah!
Listen to me!
Wait, the music. It was the music. I'm so sorry.
Hey, damn it.
What favor? Oh my god, they're gonna start fighting. But didn't these two actually become best bros in the end?
Hey, damn it.
Witness? Witness to what?
Listen to me!
Fuck. Dude, what's
Hey,
this shit
damn it.
about between the two of you?
What?
No crap, because you act like an asshole and Taka doesn't like that shit.
You're corrupt.
You are a coward. That's why you turn to violence to solve your own problems. No, that's ad hominem. Your violent statement was actually a good one, but when you started attacking Mondo with the clothes and freaking shit, that is just not
You
good.
hear me? Damn you! Count on it. You wanna fight?
Let's throw down. Prove you got what I don't got. Oh my
You
god,
hear
they're
me?
gonna start fighting.
What?
Someone's gonna get killed! Someone's gonna get killed, and it's gonna happen in front of Makoto's eyes! Woo!
Hey,
There's a bathhouse on the first floor of the dorm, right? With a sauna
I
inside.
see.
Oh my god, the gay
Got
shit.
it.
The gay shit, let's go.
Piece of shit.
Let's go, gay shit. Let's go. Oh my god, holy crap. The fact that they actually got Naegi with them.
Stop fucking around.
I almost forgot that Danganronpa was this questionable.
You wanna? You son of a
Hundred.
bitch.
With all our clothes on.
Ridiculous.
The fact that Makoto has to do
You
this
wanna
shit too.
fight?
Hey, leave Naegi out of this crap. Grab Monokuma to freaking do the freaking judge.
Stop fucking around.
Haha.
Hey, Mondo,
Oh my god, holy crap, this is so gay.
you can take off your uniform, you know? Go ahead. I won't judge.
And you can shut the fuck up and mind your own business. I mean, look at you.
You're already sweating a lot, bro.
Your face is all red. What are you, one of those goddamn hot spring monkeys?
As if your face is also not red.
Just so happens, I was born with a red face.
No, you were born
You
with
don't
red
have
eyes.
to Act all big, man.
Is he
you say?
big? Big? Why act all big? Is there something else
I'm
that's
so
big in there?
bloody good to go. I'm so good. I could eat a steaming hot bowl of soup right now.
You want Makoto to get you one? Oh, bro. Yeah, and they started making out inside, imagine.
Don't you think it's about time? You
These
gave
two
up?
people are very fucking
What
persistent.
about you? You can't even hardly talk. Dumbass.
Bruh.
Say whatever you want. I'm still totally good to go.
Mondo wins this, bro. Still has his
Starting to
clothes
feel
on. For real, though, it's not fair. The fact that
Good.
Mondo has his fucking clothes on and goddamn Kiyotaka here is like almost naked. It's not fair. Mondo's definitely winning. Mondo's definitely winning. But it's stupid. Yeah, exactly, Naegi. It's so fucking stupid. What is that haircut? It's called the corn. Do you wanna try it, Ghostface? The Poma de corn haircut? Maybe it'll look good on you. I'd be so surprised if you'd be able to pull it off. Buttercorn. It's time to go to bed! Get the fuck out, everyone! The fuck!
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Dayo na.
As such, it is officially nighttime.
And thus, these two are gonna end up fucking sleeping in the sauna. And then they're gonna freaking lose their breath, and then they're gonna have like very bad temperature.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone.
The bed bugs will definitely bite. Oh, bruh, so no. The corn won't fit in my robes. For real, you'd be identified with that
In a
freaking
true
corn.
competition.
Definitely
There's no such thing
get
as a tie.
identified with that corn
You win,
easily. So it's not.
Or you lose.
Unless you wear a wig.
The
It's called
only thing
Dickus
that
Believus. Dickus Believus.
Listen to you.
I have a feeling that
Then bring it on.
that freaking Mondo's hair is longer
I'll
than his dick.
Push you right up to the
I
gates
just,
of
yeah,
hell.
yeah, I think it's a fact at this point. His hair is definitely longer than his dick. The gates of hell, that's not a good place to push someone. These two will get called out by Monokuma. I'll let you know how it went in the morning, then you can start spreading my legend. Come tomorrow morning. Come tomorrow morning, figuratively. You'll fall down in front of me, down on your knees. I'll show you where to... No, that is weird. That is weird. It seems like dirty talk. Since we don't freaking see their faces, it seems like dirty talk. And right now, it seems like someone just came. What the fuck? So keep on rocking me, baby. Keep on rocking me, baby. What? Oh, Makoto had enough. Good night, Naegi.
If fate does exist, does that mean your future is decided the moment you're born? If all your yesterdays pile up to create your tomorrow, is your future as final as your past?
Wait, can you repeat your question,
I'm still
Monokuma?
alive because I
The
don't
song is playing on
know.
my radio.
That's why I
Your
desperately cling to
radio
life.
that's actually one of those radios that cops have, and you actually killed a cop and stole it from that cop, and it actually has a shit ton of evidence because that radio is also a voice recorder. Imagine. Okay, who the fuck died this time?
Good morning,
Margarita!
everyone. Get ready to
Margarita, Margarita. Margarita. Is there a song about margaritas? Worried about the two of them, I hurried to the dining hall more quickly than usual. Suddenly they were kissing. Oh my god. Oh, I actually forgot that Mondo and Kiyotaka ended up becoming bros.
Yo,
Yeah, they... Oh my god. Yeah, they're friends now. Yeah, men. Is this really how friendships between men start? I tried to kill you. We were rivals back then. We were rivals yesterday, and now today we are comrades. This almost feels like sexual harassment somehow. Somehow what? This doesn't get our manly bond. Yeah, these two definitely hooked up.
Hear me?
Or is this really just how male friendship works? I have no idea. Yes. Okay. So
Ain't
this
that
is just
right?
how male friendship works. Alright. Now they're gonna get tattoos of each other.
Without a doubt.
piece of shit!
Got it.
Yeah, they definitely hooked up in that freaking sauna. Friendship bonded. No, not hooked up. Friendship bonded.
I see.
That is so true, Sakura. That is so very freaking true. If only my friendships were as simple as that. But wait, I actually don't want that many friends. So it's my loss. What if I'm actually a freaking psychopath? I don't think so. I can feel shit. I feel frustrated. I feel shit and text automatically goes to negative freaking stuff. Are they a couple now? What the fuck, Toko? Are they a couple now? They're not. They're best bros. Very, very best bros. But they might secretly be a couple. Imagine. They might secretly be a couple. So what happened, Toko? Favor to us? Toko, what the fuck are you gonna do? Yeah, congratulations, Naegi. You're gonna get murdered, Naegi. Yeah, are you gonna go with her, Naegi? Because if you are, you're so stupid, bro. You're extremely stupid if you're gonna fucking go with her. Like, seriously. No, that's exactly why Toko wants to go to the library. It's because of Byakuya. And then she just needs an escort. Inserts two big muscular handshake meme. Yes, those kind of bros. JoJo type bros. Exactly, JoJo type bros. Dun, turun, tururun, turun. Don't let him. Why the fuck? You want to stalk him? And why did you bring Naegi? What the fuck, though? As always.
He's really here. Okay, Makoto, go talk to him.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah, Toko is a femcel.
Being so
I have to say
loud.
yes, Toko is a
Hurry
femcel.
up and go talk to him.
But she's honestly
You go
very
talk to him
funny.
if you want to so
She's
bad.
not really that likable, unlike her other counterpart.
I don't wanna
But she's
interrupt
very
you.
likable when it came to Danganronpa Super Despair Girls. Yeah, Danganronpa Super Despair Girls, but it's only available on PS Vita. She's a very likable character in Danganronpa Despair Girls. What the fuck am I supposed to say to this piece of shit? He seems to be really focused on his book. That book has a very suspicious cover. What if it's actually just a paper covering and he's actually reading porn? So you noticed me. Byakuya, I love you, something type shit, blah blah blah. Don't be a woman who dominates a weak man. Be a woman dominated by a strong man? What the heck? For real. No, it's not. Oh my god, Toko, stop! Oh my god, she's giving me secondhand embarrassment. I can't.
Don't make me
It's a
repeat
fact
myself.
that Toko doesn't like to take showers. He's always in a bad mood. He's fucking Byakuya. Bad mood is basically his personality. Yeah, for real. Oh shit. Haha, haha. Whatever you feel, girl. Alright. The equivalent of Toko in Danganronpa 2 is basically, I think, Mikan Tsukimi, I think? No! Absolutely not! He seems abusive!
Maybe.
There might come a day when you understand. Maybe someday? Ah! Fuck my life. Nah, Toko, you take a knife and kill him. That's so freaking true. That's why I said, like, I'm very surprised that nobody has killed Byakuya yet. Holy shit. My leg looks weird. I have such weird calves. What the fuck? Ugh. That's what I do if I beat her. Oh, I swear, you'd like Toko a lot, Ghostface. You definitely like Toko a lot. Dun, 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 dun. We shall see. She has some very interesting facial expressions. She's basically a very, very super horny girl. Man. Yeah, that's Toko. She has a high sex drive and shit, especially when it comes to Byakuya. She's known to have crushes on rude men. So if you'll know you're a red flag if Toko ends up having a crush on you. Toko likes red flags. And then imagine those red flags just die the next day. Did they turn into green flags? No, they turn into white flags. And if you're the president, it turns into the flag of the country that you're in. Monokumasha! Really now? Really? So basically just like most American women. Imagine if Toko is actually American. Oh my god. Do American women really like red flags and shit? I mean, like, I only know American women. My perspective of American women basically comes from the freaking media. And I've seen weird stuff on freaking TikTok. Oh, like, speaking of TikTok and shit, I'm really annoyed. Sometimes I see it here on, like, the shorts on YouTube. This one trend where whoever reacts first ends up losing and they just break each other's valuables. That is fucking terrible. Someone's fucking MacBook, someone's very expensive makeup palette, and then sometimes someone's PS5 even. It's just straight up bad. Like, was it supposed to be funny? I think it's just a complete waste of resources and freaking rage bait. Unless you bought that thing from a junk shop or something and its main purpose is basically to be exterminated. Seriously? Repeat item. Alright, maybe 3 won't get this a repeat. Ah, nope, that's a repeat. Lucky lucky! I'm not on those. I don't even watch shorts. I've never made a Facebook post. For me, it's unavoidable. But when it comes to like TikTok, I don't use TikTok. But I do end up seeing Instagram freaking shorts sometimes. Most of them is basically just Leon content, you know? And a shit ton of like Leon edits, but I mainly skip those. I'm there for the comics. When it comes, there's like a shit ton of good art on Instagram shorts. Especially of Leon. Shut the fuck up, Teg. Teg, shut the fuck up! Nor do I now. I never liked it back in the day. I'm also like anti-doom scrolling and shit. I don't doom scroll, but I do it whenever I'm in the fucking toilet. Text with her phone in the toilet and freaking crap. Usually when I'm in the toilet at school. Sometimes I just like to take bathroom breaks in between classes just so I can be alone for a little while. They never check my pockets, so there we go. Celeste, I'm no longer talking to you, Celeste. Who's the next person we're gonna find? Maybe someone in the gym? It'll probably be Sakura in there, I think. I just have a feeling. Exit. And let's have another exit. Wow. Okay, someone's fucking upstairs. I can hear the dung 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 of freaking a bed slamming on the freaking wall. Why the crap is my bloody ass? Wait. Am I seriously... Dude, my unconscious, like, wanted me to see Kyoko. I wasn't supposed to go there. Ryuki is probably in the library, so not there. What about here? Dun, 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 dun. The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. Bubble bubble Monokuma. Leave. Leave. Levi Ackerman. Haha. Everybody's weird face. Maybe someone's in here. Who are we gonna see next? Definitely not Celeste. I've already expressed that earlier. What's this? AV room? Maybe someone's in the AV room. Do I wanna know if this feeling flows both ways? Sad to see you go. I'm sort of hoping that you'd stay. Darling, we both know that the nights were mainly made for saying things that you can't say tomorrow days. Crawling back to you. Ever thought of calling when you've had a few? What type of school has guns mounted on the walls? Danganronpa schools. It gets so much freaking worse. But like, okay, there's another potential motherfucker here. Alright, what have you got?
According to the spirit...
I had a dream last night. Yeah. You're the nearest person here, and I don't
Hey,
want to
come on.
walk any farther. So I kinda had no choice. This school is armed and ready. 10 times worse than a freaking military school. Toot, 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 toot. Sea salt. Who the fuck likes donuts? I think Kitty Kitty likes donuts. Adorable reactions collection. Ray gun. I have no more crystal skulls. Tips and tips. A thick book that has hints and codes for every game ever released. A must-have for a true gaming fanatic. I don't think that this guy would be into that. Wait, I think he'd be into this. Yeah, I definitely give him this.
Could it be?
You know what I think? You and me meeting like this, it wasn't a coincidence. It's actually fate. Good shit, Faith, isn't it?